had no punchline. Just thought I'd tell you that. This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
I don't even have no punchline. Just thought I'd tell you that. This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
I don't even have no punchline. Just thought I'd tell you that. This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
I don't even have no punchline. Just thought I'd tell you that. This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
This is a journey into sound.
Whether you believe me or not, it will come back.
Peace, everyone. Tonight we are talking about identity, not the kind that fits in a box, comes with labels, rather the kind that's still forming. Identity is a process, not a deadline. Here you do not have all the answers. You are allowed to grow, change, and explore who you are becoming. This is Let the Children Speak, and this episode is Identity in Progress. And our child had to go eat.
Eat? Kids don't need to eat. Go, that's good. I'm going to eat a very healthy dinner. And good intro, Badger. Welcome.
So, if you
I'm back.
remember me, okay, that was quick. You ate. Dang. You ate fast. I did. So, what does the word identity mean to you, Sacred Deer?
Finding who you are and basically what you think your characteristics of your life, what your hobbies are, and what you're interested in.
So forming a opinion of who you are.
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Moon Tortoise? What's identity mean to you?
I think it's really important. I think, no human being is the same, even identical twins, right? I mean, they're close. They're not exactly the same. So it's the fundamental building blocks that make you you and make you stand out or not stand out or just you. It's really important.
Is your identity formed through you or society, do you think? Sacred Deer.
I think it's more what I form myself as. I don't really like to be told what I am.
I like that. I like that. Welcome, Love Chops.
Hello, hope all's well.
Oh, I hope you're feeling better. So, is Riley with you or just you?
Oh yes, he's here. Give him 1 sec.
Every night that you're like, I hear that Kendall won't be joining us, feels bad, boom. Kendall lying.
I know. I'll do the best I can, but Riley will be happy to talk for me.
What?
We appreciate it.
Hi, Riley.
So Riley, what does the word identity mean to you?
I can really only think of the dictionary definition.
That's okay.
It's the doorknob. Oh, sorry.
Like, there's no like specific version of the word identity that means other than, what the word actually means.
Who you
Okay.
are.
What is that to you?
Didn't I just answer that question?
Tell me what it is.
What does it mean to you?
A dictionary definition.
Tell me the definition.
What's the definition?
I can't actually properly remember what the definition is entirely. Hold on, we're getting it.
No, just I want to hear your just of it. I want to hear your perception of it.
My just of it is the identity is how somebody chooses to. Yeah, an identity is just who you are.
Okay. Who forms that? You or society?
You.
Okay.
Sometimes
feel-
society will mold your identity, but for the most part, you.
Okay. Do you feel pressured to be a certain version of yourself?
No.
Okay. Sacred Deer, do you feel pressured to be a certain version of yourself?
Why are you floating invisible flying?
Depending on how much people are telling me to be something else, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So, how do schools, family, and social media influence how you see yourself? Sacred Deer.
I mean, online kind of shifts that.
Okay.
I don't really know about school though.
Okay. Riley, how do school, family, and social media influence how you see yourself?
Not really. Not really any of them tend to influence it that much.
Okay. I can receive that. What do you think, Moon Tortoise? What do you think? Did you think that when you were younger, did school, society, social media, family, everything influence how you saw yourself?
I didn't want it to at first, And then I realized maybe just being who I was had adverse social effects. So it kind of influenced me to act and behave a certain way to get along with certain, well, everybody, I guess, at the end of the day, to a certain degree, because I don't know, this is what I wanted. You ever be popular and not popular at the same time. So I don't really like sport stuff, so I ended up following sports teams for years and years and years, and then and honestly, when I quit doing that, I started feeling alive. It was just all of stuff. I wouldn't say that's correct in all aspects. It can be, not for everyone.
Peace and love, King. Peace and love. Welcome. I
Well,
remember when I was younger that my family and whatnot shaped me on who I was, because I asked a lot of questions. I took things apart. I was ADHD like crazy. I didn't sit still. And everybody's like, oh, we don't want her to come with us because she's too much into stuff. We got to watch her too much. I'd rather have her sister where she's self-maintained and we don't have to do nothing with her. This one, she's asking all these questions. You got to talk with her. She's everywhere. So for me to be able to go places, I had to become somebody I wasn't. I had to be quiet. I had to not ask questions. I had to not touch things. I had to just sit still. And it was so hard for me. So I didn't care whether or not the family wanted me around. I just didn't care because I had to become somebody I wasn't. So, is it okay, Sacred Deer? Is it okay to change your mind about who you are?
Only if it's your decision. I feel like it should be your decision to change who you are rather than someone else's.
Yeah. How about you, Riley? You think it's okay to change your mind on who you are?
In a very simple sense, yes. No,
Okay.
you make that decision, not other people for you, though.
Yeah. You ever had
That's
have you ever had a moment? I apologize. You're going in and out, so I didn't get to hear that you were saying something.
me.
Yes.
Oh, stop the presses. I'm going in and out. I was just agreeing. I was agreeing, and I was saying both y'all came to the same conclusion as young people. That's important. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yes.
Long
So,
as you're-
so I was wondering, as someone gets older and we grow up as adults, we end up having to put this mask on and be somebody that we're not in certain situations because it triggers other people. As a youth, do you feel that you have to do that? Do you have to protect your identity at times because not everybody's allowed to know who you are? Sacred Deer?
I'm sorry. I just zoned out. What was the question?
Do you have to protect your identity sometimes because not everybody is acceptable of who you are or they can relate to who you are?
Every now and then when I run into new people, I'll have to be careful. So yeah.
Okay. How about you, Riley? Do you feel that you have to hide your identity sometimes in certain situations because people aren't comfortable with who you are?
Well, first of all, screw their opinion. Second of all, sometimes I just know when certain parts, like my incredibly weird and kind of fricked up sense of humor, should be used. So not mainly only just my sense of humor, I guess, but that depends on when the time is appropriate. And less so, I don't hide my whole on identity and personality for people. They like me or they can screw off.
I feel that. I ain't mad by that. I ain't mad.
Did you have to work on that, Riley, to become unbothered by people's opinions and stuff, or that's kind of something that fall into you naturally?
For most people, they kind of go like learn that. It just kind of just found me. I didn't like work on that necessarily. I kind of just never really cared.
Sure, the personality trait. I was curious.
I never saw the reason to care.
I feel that. I feel that. So, has anybody ever labeled you in a way that didn't feel right to you, Sacred Deer?
Yeah, a couple of times.
And how'd you handle that?
How'd I what?
Handle that. How'd you deal with that situation?
I just kind of like stayed silent until they just swapped the topics.
Okay. So,
What's up, Lamar? In the comments. Thank you, everybody, for joining, by the way. I got to throw it out there.
yeah, this is Let the Children Speak, and tonight we talk to the children and have the children's opinion. If anybody knows any children from the ages of 12 to 17, please let them come on. And if any parents want to come with them, they're more than welcome to. We're trying to give a platform for the children because their opinions matter and they don't have a safe space sometimes just to be them. What's one thing about you that you're still discovering, Riley?
A lot of stuff every day would be like the cheap cop-out answer, but I guess just how deep my weird cocktail of ADHD and autism actually goes.
Do you say cocktail?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What did you hear?
Okay.
We appreciate your modicum of decency on this program, guys. You guys are always right on the edge.
So, Sacred Deer, what's one thing about yourself that you're still discovering?
My hobbies. I've been off and on different things for quite a while.
Okay. Welcome, Drake kid. Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, he's a kid. Welcome.
How about this, Sacred Deer? What label do you wish people would stop using for you?
Probably obnoxious. Not obnoxious, I'm just obnoxious. Different things.
Okay. How about
That's
you? Go ahead. What'd you say?
That's
Moon
his
Jordan?
way. That's his way of being very respectable about how rough children talk, probably behind closed doors. We appreciate that too.
What about you, Riley? What's one label you wish people would stop using about you?
I can't think of one that comes to mind.
Okay.
'Cause
Go ahead. Go ahead, goat head.
Who?
Goat head.
Continue.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Finish your sentence.
Yeah, none of them come to. I zoned out for like half a second. None of them really come to mind, as most labels are kind of just like neutral, and any other ones that aren't neutral are all just for gits and shiggles.
Okay.
Well played. We can
So-
have fun. We're realistic, but we understand.
So, Sacred Deer, how do labels help sometimes? How do they hurt sometimes? How do labels help sometimes?
Oh. One sec, I just got called.
Okay.
That sounded important.
It did sound important. I heard it all the way through here.
I did too. Let's
How
hope
about
Second Deer is okay. Move on.
let's hope Sacred Deer is okay. So, Riley, how do you think labels help sometimes, and how do they hurt sometimes?
Well, sometimes a label can be just not accurate to their person at all in a negative way. And sometimes they could be just like a good label.
Like you're a musician.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
fair.
accurate, descriptive label. But like, I don't know. I don't have a good example of like an inaccurate negative label given to me.
That's good. I mean, maybe that's good. That means you're either not paying attention, or it always seems like someone's got an opinion on you, and I suppose you don't really have to be invited to any of those parties or pay attention to it.
Yeah, I don't really care much for others' opinions.
So what would it feel like to grow without being judged? Sacred Deer, do you know what it feel like with thank you. I'm glad you're still with us and not that sounds like a rough call. So what would it feel like to grow without being judged?
I could only label it as at least near impossible.
Near impossible.
You can find an alternate universe that never judges. That would probably not end well for your mental health because we are used to at least one judge.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Do you want to read the comments? There's a bunch coming in.
Oh yeah, that one that's on screen, Dre Jason Kid. That's okay. That's why it's just opinions. I think is back relating to Riley's. We can go back a little bit. How are you guys doing? We're doing absolutely fantastic, Dre Jason Kid. And then we had a good one. The labels don't help. Creating and mastering it yourself is more better than anything.
There's more. There's more.
You choose your path from Dre Jason, and good or bad.
You choose your path. Either it's good or bad.
Yes.
So, Riley, can you be proud of who you are while you're still growing?
Yeah, you could look, for instance, you can look back a little further and see how far you've come from then. Be proud of that, even though you're still growing. And you will always be growing and changing throughout your life.
Yeah.
So you should take a moment to look back and be like, dang, I've come a long way from there. And then be proud, but not overly arrogant proud. Just like reasonable levels of proud.
That manage your expectations.
Worst thing you can do is be like, oh, look how far I've come. I am the best person ever. And then proceed to be Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. A good example character. Very good. Yes, Tom.
So when do you feel comfortable, Sacred Deer, speaking up? When do you feel comfortable being able to speak up?
When I'm around my friends.
What makes it hard to speak honestly sometimes?
Because most of the things that I'm interested are kind of called strange to some people. So I prefer to talk about it around people that agree and like the same things.
I can receive that.
I entirely missed both the question and the answer because some weird glitch where I don't know what happened.
You got glitched out.
So it says, when do you feel comfortable speaking up? And he said he feels comfortable around his friends. And then I said, what makes it hard to speak honestly sometimes? And he said, because of judgment of other people, because they don't like the same things he likes and they're not into the same things he likes. They call it strange. So he tries to eliminate those kinds of people to surround himself around people that are into the same things he's into. Basically. So, Riley, so when do you find it's comfortable to be able to be you and speak up?
Most places.
And
I
what
mean,
makes
I
it hard sometimes?
I could imagine being held at the
Andia.
No, Riley, we can't hear anything you're saying.
really, you can't hear me?
Now we can.
Hello?
Go ahead. Yep, we can
Okay.
hear you now.
I just kind of was like half sarcastically saying being held at gunpoint would probably make that pretty hard. But I don't really have like I don't really know in my opinion.
So, Riley, who listens to you without trying to fix you?
Most people because the people I surround myself aren't arseholes, and if anybody does, they quickly give up and realize that I'm a lost cause.
Okay. Okay.
Give me old war of attrition.
Hi.
Oh,
Really? So, what would you say if you knew you would not be judged? What could you say if you knew that you wouldn't be judged, Sacred Deer?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, that's a
That's-
tricky one. I think we're judged everywhere we go. I don't think there's a time in life that we're not judged by somebody. Somebody has an opinion on who we are at all times, whether we like it or not. And I don't think that's
No. I don't. Don't ask me. I'm doing something.
so. Moon Tortoise, we got some comments.
let's check it out. Jason Kid, keep your faith and hope alive and never quit believing in yourself. You can't go wrong there. And we got keep going, little man. You got this, which is awesome. And he's referring to you, Sacred Deer, I do believe. But of course, probably to everybody. And then he said he dropped an awe, which is right there, probably relating to you on the camera there. Aw.
Oh, Leah.
It's a kid's show.
She's saying a whole bunch of something. So if your identity speaks, what would it say about you right now, Sacred Deer?
It would probably say something around you like to theorize a lot.
Theorize.
Theorize.
So, Riley, if your identity could speak right now about you, what would it say?
Oh, hey, bro, you're me.
Hey, bro, you're me.
Two wildly different answers is good. Both. Quite good.
That sounds about right, though. So, what do you want adults to understand about growing up today, Sacred Deer?
What do I want to learn?
No, what do you want adults to know about growing up today? She said no.
She doesn't.
Probably that we tend to like sharing a lot of our favorite interests and hobbies. So try to listen whenever you can.
Oh, I like that. So, Riley, what do you want adults to know understand about growing up in today's world?
Allow me to ponder.
You can. You can come back to it when you figure it out. Just
That to not forget how kind of confusing and difficult it was for them.
okay.
Because no, it's
No,
my
she said
opinion
no.
wrong.
That's what she thinks so.
Well, what would you say?
I don't think she speaks yet. Just those little words.
Okay then.
That's her opinion. So, what does support look like to you? Sacred Deer, what does support look like to you?
I'm sorry. What does what look like?
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Shh.
This podcast is being commandeered, I think.
What does
Oh,
support look like to you?
Support?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably like a listening ear, someone who doesn't really call you strange or weird for liking this or doing that, or just doing little things can make a big impact.
Yeah. I love that.
I'll just answer the question before you ask it. Somebody who's got your back, no questions asked.
Okay.
Can I answer too?
Oh, there's a hole in my sock.
Yeah. There's a hole in my sock. Yes,
So-
you can.
I
Both-
forgot
both
to
of what-
mute.
Uh-oh.
No, go ahead.
Both of what they said got your back, but also who's going to be probably looking out for your health too a little bit on the side. You want to voice a reason. I'm just throwing that in there. It's very helpful.
I guess it wasn't clear that I also meant that in got your back.
Okay, understood, Riley. I get it. I just like sometimes really good friends can be like support you into a bad position, even if they mean well.
well,
So.
that wouldn't. Yeah, I guess, but like got my back would also mean like looking out for my best interests, whether or not I think that it is, because I could be like kind of mildly delusional in some sense, and then they could be like, "Here's reality, bro."
Oh, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you include that in that list.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's gonna.
I think for me, I think support looks like not just being there for you, not just giving you good advice, also letting you know when you are harming yourself, when you are not being good to you. I think that's good support too. I think when someone can keep you authentic and keep you accountable of your actions, that right there is good support to me. I don't want a yes man. I want someone to say, nah, this is why.
But yes, man.
Oh, yes, man. What's this say?
Oh, here we go. I believe that kids will make mistakes, and this is from Radiation Kid. But that doesn't define who you are. Keep pushing forward and try to make good choices and be there for your family unconditionally, no matter what. You have a lot of potential and a very smart kid. I love peace and light.
Aw, that's nice.
Dre's a great supporter. Dre's always on. We love you, Dre.
So, do you have a story to tell about one time when you were judged? Do you want to tell us a story, Sacred Deer? And what'd you do to change the outcome?
In here. I don't really have stories
Okay.
about it, so because most of the time I just stay silent until
The sound of screaming toddler.
Yeah, that.
It's support too. He's got the kids. He's looking out. Good for you.
He's a
Support
good
me
older.
or something.
He's a good older brother.
Yeah.
So, Riley, do you have the instant where you were being judged and what happened? And do you have a story to tell?
One time. Okay, so many times, one insult always used. I can give you. I don't have very many details because it's a bunch of different stories kind of mixed together. Being called an autistic rat and going to scrap them was how I changed it.
Okay. Okay.
Nobody ever actually would ever actually scrap me. They'd just eat a few punches, then they'd leave because they were wimps.
Did you find that people would say things that didn't back up? Is that what you're saying? That they would say?
Oh yeah,
things?
no, it would be like you'd be like, okay, you said that, now say it to my face, and then they'd kind of run away.
Okay.
I mean, not that exact line, because
right.
Violence isn't exactly words, but yeah.
Words are
In case you
catalysts.
I don't know. So, Sacred Deer, what feels true about you right now?
How much I theorize in 2 shows made by the same people.
Okay. So, is there a part of yourself that you're still protecting against the world?
Yes, I think so.
I don't want to know what it is, but yeah, I'll agree with you.
Just think about it.
He said yes, and he thinks so. I'm not going to ask him what it is because he's protecting it for a reason. So I'm going to let it stay there. Riley, what do you wish people would understand about you without you having to explain it?
How my brain works, because I can't at all begin to ever explain that. I can't even begin to try and explain that in a way that a normal person is going to understand.
Outer worldly god?
No, I'm just autistic. ADHD, man.
He's got real bad ADHD too, so.
Throw in the autism. It's like a weird blend of the two that is really confusing to people who don't have it, or at least one of the two.
I get that. I get that. Do you receive that, Moon Tortoise? That's an accurate statement.
Yeah, Riley, I find that really relatable. And I've had a lot of guests on the show, and I've had a few of them say that to me. And it's really relatable, and it's kind of funny to a degree until it's really not funny, and it kind of sucks. So I'm glad you realized that, and sorry you got to deal with that. It's kind of a real pain in the butt sometimes.
Most of the people I know are somewhere along the line of either spectrum or ADHD, so they can kind of get it, or at least most of my closest friends are there.
Or in my case, Legion 22Q with ADHD. That's a good collaboration there. And then some.
That just leads you to talk yourself in circles in every argument we ever have.
Yeah.
That's not a good position to be in. That's really not a good position to be in because, like, you can be losing an argument, but you'll still climb the tower just to climb back down it to just climb. You climb the tower, fall down the tower, then you climb the tower again.
I'm okay with that.
So, Riley, when do you feel unsure about yourself?
I'm
Never?
not. I'm unsure of my ability to answer this question.
Okay.
Please tell me you caught the joke in there.
Caught the joke in there.
Okay, good.
I'm not that slow. Now, I was gonna say other things, but no, I'm not that long.
Badgers are pretty quick. Actually.
So, Sacred Deer, when do you feel unsure about yourself?
When multiple people tell me the same thing, but I don't quite understand it. It makes me wonder if I'm a human.
I get that. Sometimes it's not you, it's always going to be them.
Dre says, Dre Jason Kidd says, it's like that quote, you fall 9 times, you get up 100. And I get that, mostly because I'm really bad at math.
So what helps you feel grounded when things feel confusing, Sacred Deer? What helps you feel grounded?
Probably just like a little space where I can listen to music and chill out. It calms me
Separate.
down.
Yeah.
Music's
Okay.
your meditation.
Yeah.
Sacred Deer?
He said, yeah. Thumbs up. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You were going with the weird response, and I appreciate it. The craze.
So, Riley, what helps you feel grounded when you're when things are confusing?
God. One word, just God.
Okay, I'm mad by it.
Not gonna get too much into like the rabbit hole of which and what because I just don't feel like debating that right now. I'll debate anybody any day when it is an appropriate time, though.
I feel that. So, Sacred Deer, Dre Kid wants to know what kind of music do you listen to?
Mostly like deeper meaning songs, like those upbeat but still kind of calmer type songs. They're really catchy.
Is it something that resonates with you in your soul? Makes you feel comfortable in your soul, like the whole part of you,
Oh,
all of
yeah.
you? Okay. So go ahead, Moon Tortoise. I ran out of questions. I've ran out of questions millions of times ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's linked to identity. Let's see. Yes, what kind of music do you listen to? I was actually reading the what was that?
Do you have questions?
Not really. I was going to ask if you listen to heavier music or lighter music to calm down.
Sometimes I'll listen to heavier music. TX2.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how heavy? Are we talking like heavy?
No,
or
we're
just
talking about like we're talking about like. All right, so it's like it's what people call emo music, except it's not like the heavy screaming you'll hear. It's the deep. It's
yeah,
like the deep.
no, yeah, I know what emo music is.
Okay. So, you Riley? I know you listen to a lot of folk.
Yep,
And some
folk,
heavy.
mainly folk ballads, occasionally metal. but like really, really like heavy metal, like where all the lyrics sound like the scream I did a bit ago.
Okay, that's
And
fun.
that
I ask that because I ask people sometimes what I say. What I listen to is pretty close to what Riley just described. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes it's just old Wu-Tang, but I do listen to a lot of really heavy stuff in the morning. People think that's wild. They're like, why? I'm like, because it makes me energetic. I don't know. The first time I put really heavy music on was in middle school, and I was having a very hard time at home, and it kind of tapped into a part of my brain that made me feel very comfortable in all that noise because it was noise I chose. So I think it's an important question to ask where you feel grounded if you feel it's heavy.
Oh, more answers to that. Occasionally meme rap, which isn't in the normal hip hop scene. It's just some really, really dumb songs that I find really funny.
Okay. I get that too. There's not a lot I can actually speak on right now, but I get it, Riley. It's fun too. I like fun hip hop.
The best example I can find is that song from like 2000 something called "Doing Your Mom."
Oh,
If you know that song, Sacred Deer is looking very disappointed in me.
I'm disappointed, but I get it. But I'm disappointed. But I also
So
think
That is
I do have a question. I do have a question, and I appreciate the fact that you like that kind of music and that you know that kind of songs. I do want to change the subject. So, okay, thank you. So, what do you? Yes, Sacred Deer. What do you feel expected to be good at? What do you feel that you are expected to be good at?
Probably being able to like understand things, because most of the time by people who actually know me, they normally know me as someone who can understand things too well. But when I don't understand things, it's kind of hard to explain it.
I can appreciate that. I have a backstory. I expect to know exactly what I say when I say it and how I say it without realizing that you are only 12 because of knowing you and thinking of you differently on a different level. I don't feel that you are 12 to me, so I tend to forget you are though. So I will speak to you in a way that you be like, huh? And I have to explain it a different way for you to get it because I forget that you are only 12 because of how you handle yourself.
Yay.
Yeah. So how about you, Riley? What do you feel expected to be good at?
He's kind of excused for 1 minute. He'll be right back. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
thank you, Christopher Dennis. Appreciate all the shouting out.
That's Katie. Very amazing soul. That's Katie. So, who decides who you are supposed to be? We already did that one. You.
We sure did. And it is you. Unanimous.
What kind of pressure do kids feel that adults might not notice? Oh, we did that one, kind of ish.
What did I miss? I had to leave for a second.
I asked, what do you feel expected to be good at?
Life.
I can receive that one. I don't think that stops for just a child. I think as an adult, you're expected to be good at that too.
I got a question. Let's see this one completely not go awry because, okay, what animal represents you, Sacred Deer? And it doesn't have to be a deer.
I believe a cat would do so.
A cat with wings? Okay, I didn't say anything about
That
other.
would actually be kind of cool.
He never said a cat with wings, but that's pretty cool. He just said
Yeah,
a cat
no,
would. He said a cat.
Oh,
He thinks a cat
okay,
would represent.
okay. I say you can mix them. That's fine, I guess. But Riley, what do you think? What animal represents you?
That's actually a really good question. You mind if I get back to you on that one in a bit?
A sloth.
Not at all. I would rather eat
Oh wait, that's me. Never mind.
candle.
I don't said a sloth.
I was gonna say narwhal.
How about just a land whale?
What?
You know the thing is, asking Riley what animal best represents him is a very difficult question because he has a vast variety of knowledge of animals that people wouldn't think he does.
I have two moods. Either the mood of everything everywhere all at once or very calm and chill. And there was never an in between. And I'm trying to think of an animal that embodies that.
And then there's annoyance.
That's the everywhere,
Yeah.
all everything everywhere all at once
That
part.
part.
But like I'm trying to think of what would be a good mix of both of those.
It is kind of a hard question. JJ. Once again, thank you, Christopher Dennis. And we got Dolphin. Thank you, Dennis.
Okay, so for me, I think that an animal that represents who I am, probably a dog. Only because I have an infatuation with dogs. Dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs more than most humans. Most,
Yeah.
not all, just most. Yeah.
Why? Is it their loyalty?
Unconditional love. Their memory of pain and stuff isn't held
Oh,
on
you're on mute.
a lot. Gonna remember the abuse unless it's constantly done to them.
Mhm.
They're gonna love you the same no matter what. Very protective, very loyal.
I think I have an answer.
They can smell
Either-
things out away. Go ahead.
Either a moose or a cat when they feel like it's time to run around your entire house at 3 a.m.
Zoomies.
The zoomies.
Tasting.
No, either a cat with the zoomies or a moose. Those are the only two animals that would like represent my two moods.
Explain a moose.
Yes.
Just kind of there.
With the attitude or the headbutting or just
No, it's just the moose attitude.
yeah, they're ready to kick someone's arse attitude.
No,
Oh, okay.
I mean,
They're
I guess.
slow.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel moose for some reason.
I am mad at you. They're very, very prominent and
Large and scary.
yeah. You can definitely tell when one's outside.
But like, it's I could think like, oh, not quite capybara for mood option 2, because I'm not that chill. It's like kind of like when I'm in the calm mood, it's kind of volatile. If you step too close to a moose, it may charge you. But in general, they're fine.
I know. You could be a chupacabra. Is that what?
So like some weird hybrid between a cat with the zoomies and a moose.
Okay.
Like Noah walked into the room on the ark and was like, "What the happened here? How is this even possible that the cat and the moose?" Yeah, that and the animal born from that is about the animal that would sum me up.
And imagine a moose having the zoomies. Ah.
Oh,
Pretty much. Pretty much.
For anyone who doesn't know, the moose is one of the most dangerous animals in North America. They're enormous, and by enormous I mean you don't know how enormous they are. They're enormous. Riley and Kendall probably.
Yeah,
And that's
no,
not
I've seen them. I've actually like not gotten close enough, but I've gotten close enough to an accurate height of a moose.
Oh,
They're pretty big.
so leave
Yeah,
out
yeah.
the way you don't run.
Stay away from moose, kids.
They're fine as long as you don't startle them. But like the thing is, with bigger predators like the black bear up here, you're good to scare those things off because they have a sense of self-preservation. You can't hunt if you're injured, and you can't recover if you have no food. So if you act 100% sure you can kick a bear's arse, then that bear is definitely going to leave. That's why cats can scare off grizzly bears. It's because the bear is like, this tiny thing is so confident it can kick my arse. It's not worth it. A moose has none of that self-preservation. If it feels threatened, it's not going to think, oh, if I get injured, I can't eat and hunt. It's just going to charge you. So that's why they're dangerous. But in general, they'll run away from you most of the time, unless it's certain times of the season.
Not the mating season. I refuse.
Like when babies are freshly born.
Yes.
So can we take a few minutes to say happy birthday and sing happy birthday to Sacred Deer?
Oh, it's your birthday?
Oh,
Tomorrow will be, but we're not going to
Oh,
sing tomorrow.
well, I'm definitely going to sing it, and it's going to be off key.
Go ahead.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. I've given up on the banjo. Happy birthday, dear, whatever your actual name is. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
As bad as I could.
I know happy birthday on banjo. It entirely slipped my mind while I was trying to fight back laughing at myself.
I already did for you.
So that will be like that'll be $30. Thank you very much. Deposit the money right into my hat that I'm holding out right now.
We got a digital tip service here. We'll get up and running.
All right, so leave a positive message there, Riley. What could your positive message be for somebody dealing with trying to figure out their identity right now?
Nobody else's opinion matters.
All right.
Oh, and if they end up being too much of a jerk, punch them in the face.
Yes.
All else fails. Sacred Deer.
Now, of course, violence is a last resort. I should specify violence is a last resort. Avoid violence as much as you can because it's not the best idea.
Thank you. I had a whole song.
Unless it's for sport, in which case knock yourself out. Or well, don't knock yourself out, but knock your opponent out.
Okay. Go ahead, Sacred Deer, say a positive message.
Try and stick to what you like to do. And if others say, hey, that's not right, you need to tell them you're not right. And then walk away.
Right. That's right. And you're wrong, and you're wrong, and you're wrong. And walk away. And give your positive message Moon Tortoise.
Oh, the moon tortoise? All right. Okay, here's a positive message. Here it is. Okay. Doesn't matter what people think. Go be yourself. Stay away from moose, especially if they give you the sideways eye.
The sideways eye.
Yeah.
All right. My positive message is don't think you figured yourself out because you're going to change anyhow. You might as well just be who you are when you are. Not worried about will you'll be, what you'll be when you're not even there yet. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
So that's an episode of Let the Children Speak. Your identity does not need to be finished to be validated. You matter exactly as you are right now. Basically what I said. Thank you for trusting this space with your voice. Remember, growth is allowed, change is allowed, and you are allowed to take your time. This has been another episode of Let the Children Speak, where every voice deserves to be heard. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Sacred Deer. Love you to pieces. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. That's the side out. Moose would be like, look at y'all crazy.
And that's a wrap.
Bull will do it too.